I want to make it like very, very clear that you changed my life in the last 6 months. I was in a bad place. This has been huge. The mental aspect of everything that like helped me tremendously, which is why I wanted to like physically I hated looking at myself in the mirror, but like mentally I wasn't really in the best place and working out has completely changed that. Like it really, really has. A year ago, if I was doing what I was doing, I'd be up like 9 pounds.
State your name, where you live, and what your job title is.
My name is Chris Rubin. I live in Jersey City, and my job title is Director of Media Integrated Investment.
All right. So, in one or two short statements, what was your situation before starting with me and Generation Fit?
I reached a all-time high with weight back in January. And I obviously have known you for quite some time, and I knew I needed to make a change.
Mm-hmm. And being at the highest point in weight back in January, how did that make you feel?
I felt pretty honestly, I felt okay until I saw myself, and then I was like, this isn't great, which then led me to feel terrible.
Yeah. And what were you unable to do that you wish you could back then?
The main thing was control my diet. Working out, I was capable of doing. I didn't do it as frequently as I am now, but the diet aspect was the toughest part.
Mm-hmm. And did this have any negative impact on you or others around you?
The negative impact was definitely on me. I don't think on anyone else, because everyone told me I carried my weight pretty well.
Yeah, I agree with that. And what were your initial thoughts going through the process?
The process of the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I was really just all in. I bought in from day one. I was ready to do this. My mentality towards these types of things becomes obsessive, which was great in the beginning. It was a little detrimental, I think, in the middle because I was like really just all I thought about was this. But then once the habit started forming, it became a lot easier.
Mm-hmm. And were there any doubts and fears about the entire process?
I didn't think it was going to work.
Oh, explain.
I've done a lot of crash dieting. I go up, I go down. This was the first time that I did something that is proven in science to work. And I followed it for the first time ever, but I didn't think I was, one, going to be able to follow it, and two, I didn't believe all the results that you see online. But as a matter of fact, those are true.
Of course, of course. So then what made you go through with it anyways, even through those doubts and fears?
I needed to make a change. That's honestly just all it was.
Yeah, yeah. I think, what was it? Was it looking yourself in the mirror? Was that January? Was it after New Year's?
It was after I got back from a wedding when I could barely button my pants.
Oh, okay. That'll definitely do it. That'll definitely do it. Okay. So then from January to here, where are you at now?
This morning, which I don't know if you saw yet, I am officially down 16 pounds.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And what was that weight? What did that land on?
154.5.
That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And how does that make you feel?
Oh, I felt great this morning. Hungry, I will say that, but I felt great this morning. I put on pants that, just out of curiosity, that I haven't worn in a long time. They fit comfortably. It's an overall like good feeling when you see those numbers reflect all of the hard work that you did.
Mm-hmm. And what are you able to do now that you couldn't do before?
Bench press 225 pounds for everyone listening. And I controlling my eating habits. I don't go crazy anymore. If I eat and when I'm full, I stop eating, which is honestly the biggest takeaway from this is I would go past that limit. And when you start tracking your macros and calories and understanding like how you feel while losing weight, you don't need to track it as closely as you're going through the whole thing later on, because you know what you're supposed to feel like when you eat the right amount. So when I started to not feel the right way, I'd be like, oh, I'm eating a little bit too much. So that's been the biggest takeaway is I don't eat till I feel sick anymore.
Which is a huge skill, right? That and also going out to eat.
Yeah.
Right. And then
And the fact that I feel so much better and I'm not eating as much. So like the energy levels are even higher than they were when I was eating more calories.
oh yeah, that's awesome. And what about the gym? Where were you at with the gym before starting? And then
So I was an infrequent person in the gym. I go through my phases where I'd work out for 3-4 weeks at a time, really get in a groove, and then I'd miss a couple days and I would never work out again. And then that was my cycle. Right now I'm pretty consistent. At the very least, I'm in there once a week, based on my relatively busy schedule. But that's a one-off occurrence. I'm mostly in the gym 2 to 3 times a week for the past 5.5 months, which has made a huge difference, and it translates outside of the gym as well. I'm just a lot more active. I'm doing a lot more walking than I was previously. I make sure I get outside, because I now understand how that makes me feel, and that is a better feeling than when I'm just sitting around, which is what I did a lot of. So the gym's been huge.
absolutely. And what positive impact did this have on others around you,
Mm,
if any?
I'm still a miserable person. I'm just kidding. But no, I just feel better overall as like self, like internally, that I feel like that just radiates outside. You treat people a little bit differently when you're feeling better. Not that I was a mean person to begin with. I just am a little more, I have a little more pep in my step, if that's the way I would say this.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna keep that in there too.
Yeah.
All right, and last question. What would you tell somebody who is watching this right now and is unsure about taking the next step?
5 months ago, I was in their shoes, right? I didn't think anything would work. Why would doing anything fix my problems? You get stuck in that train of thought and it sucks you in and you can't get out of it. But if you take the step forward to make a change in your life, it pays off. The past 5 months have been instrumental in my life, just getting back on track, learning new habits that I can keep with me, and they're not going to just go away like they used to after the 3 or 4 weeks that I've done them. My If anyone is on the fence about joining or beginning this journey or process with you, I would say absolutely do it. It made a huge difference in my life. I feel better. I'm healthy. I try to encourage people who are feeling like I used to just get in the gym, whether it be through your program or just in general, trying to help someone, because it makes a difference. So, again, if you're on the fence, I would absolutely say to do this.
All right, Ruben, thank you. Thank you very much. You absolutely crushed it. Down 16 pounds plus that. I mean, to be fair, I think by your measurements, it's probably around 20 pounds of fat, 4 to 5 pounds of muscle gain, give or take. And then how many pant sizes are you down? Like 2?
I mean, I have no idea. I still wear my fat pants.
They're just looser now?
They're huge.
Good. I'm glad. Well, either way, I'm happy for you. You absolutely crushed it. I mean, now it's in the season of summer, so then we'll see how far we go after this. But this is like just the first 5 months, which is insane.
Yeah.
But thank you, brother.
Thank you.